ready for boarding. Now we will invite all remaining passengers to board aircraft. For economy passengers, you may board aircraft through door B. For boarding class passengers, you may board aircraft through door A. Malaysia Airlines wishing you have a pleasant journey. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, terima kasih di atas kerjasama anda. Penerbangan Malaysia pesawat MH129 ke Melbourne sekarang bersedia untuk lepas. Kami menjemput semua penumpang yang dapat dibalas pesawat.
Lain je lah. Business.
Each their side.
Good morning to you.
MH0129 ke Melbourne. Juru terbang penerbangan ini ialah Kapten Lim dan saya Patrick Gomez ialah penyela anda. Penerbangan ini akan mengambil masa selama 7 jam dan 10 minit. Bagi tujuan keselamatan, sila pastikan semua peralatan elektronik dipadamkan, tempat duduk ditegakkan, tali keleda dipasang dan diketatkan, Meja di hadapan berada di tempat asal dan beg telah disimpan di ruang penyimpanan di atas atau di bawah tempat duduk di hadapan anda. Anda diingatkan supaya berhati-hati ketika membuka ruang penyimpanan di atas. Merokok dilarang dalam penerbangan. Sila panggil kami sekiranya anda memerlukan sebarang bantuan. Terima kasih. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and enriched members. Malaysia Airlines welcome you on our codeshare flight MH129 to Kuala Lumpur. To Melbourne. The commander of this flight is Captain Lim, and I'm Patrick Gomez, your crew in charge. This flight will take 7 hours and 10 minutes. As a safety measure, please ensure all electronic devices are switched off. Sit in the upright position. Seatbelt securely fastened, table stowed, and luggage placed in the overhead compartment or completely beneath the seat in front of you. Smoking is not permitted. Do call us if you need any assistance. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Malaysia Airlines. Please join me on our journey into safety. Now sit back and relax while I take you through some very important safety procedures for this aircraft. And this includes you two children. May I remind you that mobile phones and all electronic items must be switched off during takeoff and landing. Remember, this is a non-smoking flight. Excuse me, miss, would you mind keeping your bag in the overhead compartment? Thank you. Excuse me, sir, could you push your bag further underneath the seat so that you or the passengers next to you don't trip over it? Do remember to fasten your seatbelt when this light comes on, and keep them fastened whenever you are seated. Hi there, do you need a hand? To fasten, find the two ends and push the metal tab into the buckle until we hear the click sound. Pull on the free end to tighten. To unfasten, can you show your little sister how to unfasten? To unfasten, just lift the metal. Should we experience turbulence during the flight? Madam, can you please return to your seat? Fasten your seatbelt securely. Ladies and gentlemen, ensure your children have their seatbelts securely fastened, even when asleep. Now when this happens, it means cabin pressure is low. Pull the mask firmly towards you and the oxygen will start to flow. Place it over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Introduce you to your life jacket. It's right here under your seat. In business class, it's underneath the center armrest. Just slip it over your head, then wrap the strap around the waist and fasten the buckle. Pull on the loose end tightly. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, attend to yourself first before you attend to those under your care. Once landed, the emergency exits will be opened. Proceed to the exit, and when you get there, inflate by pulling the red handle. If you need to, you can blow into this tube to inflate it further. The light will automatically come on when the battery is immersed in water. Blow on this whistle to attract attention. Please familiarize yourself with all emergency exits on this plane, especially the exits nearest to you. This Airbus 330 has 8 exits. Evacuation slide rafts are located at all exits for both land and water evacuation. In the event that we have to use an evacuation slide, please remove high-heeled shoes and leave all personal belongings on the plane. Follow the crew's instructions for a safe evacuation.
pagi tengah hari akan dihidangkan lebih kurang 35 minit dari sekarang. Lebih kurang 2 jam sebelum mendarat, jamuan ringan akan dihidangkan. Sistem hiburan dan perkhidmatan telefon ada di dalam gagang kawal. Untuk keterangan lanjut, sila rujuk risalah Going Places. Jualan barangan bebas cukai akan bermula selepas hidangan sahabat tengah hari. Sila rujuk risalah Temptation Flight Shopping untuk membuat pilihan. Kepada ahli Enrich, anda akan menerima 2 mata ganjaran bagi setiap ringgit yang dibelanjakan. Sementara itu, nikmatilah layanan restoran kami. Terima kasih. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the seatbelt sign has been switched off. For your safety, please ensure your seatbelt is fastened and visible to our crew. You may use your electronic devices, however the use of mobile phones is prohibited. Brunch will be served in about 35 minutes. Refreshments will be served approximately 2 hours before we land. Telephone service and in-flight entertainment are available through your handset. Please refer to the magazine Going Places. Our in-flight sales will commence after the meal service. Browse through our Temptations in-flight shopping magazine and you will find a wide selection of products to choose from. For Enrich members, you will earn 2 Enrich miles for every ringgit you spend. Have fun shopping with us. In the meantime, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
You could use the change for charity envelope found in the seat pocket in front of you. I will come around to collect them. On behalf of Mercy Malaysia and Malaysia Airlines, thank you for your generosity.
Together with me, the flight deck is your personal CEO, and in the cabin, your flight supervisor is Patrick. Together with his crew member, I would like to welcome you on board MH129 to Melbourne. At the moment, we're still on the climbing stage. Should be cruising at 37,000 meters per hour. The onboard weather is generally cloudy, especially in the first half of our journey. And I expect my family this one's well. For information, the total distance from Australia is 6,400 kilometers. And we will take a flight time of 7 hours 10 minutes. Right now, we'd expect to arrive at Melbourne on schedule. That is 10 minutes past 9 p.m. local time. The time now in Melbourne is 59 minutes past 1 p.m. I'll come back to you before we descend afterwards for any estimates as well as the weather update. Well, make yourself comfortable. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to weather and for safety reasons, hot beverages will not be served for the time being until the seatbelt sign is switched on.
When entering Australia, all passengers are required to complete an incoming passenger card. Your cabin crew will hand these out. To protect its local environment, agriculture and standard of health, the Australian government has very strict rules regarding items that can be brought into the country. Your baggage may be x-rayed, inspected, or checked by detector dogs on arrival. Illicit drugs are strictly prohibited. Firearms and other weapons, including BB guns, electronic shock devices, and laser pointers are restricted and require a permit to bring them into Australia. Please take the time to read both sides of the incoming passenger card carefully. Complete the information accurately and truthfully. This card is a legal document. If you do not answer the questions accurately, you risk on-the-spot fines or prosecution and fines of more than $60,000. Many goods and souvenirs can carry harmful pests or diseases. You must declare whether you have anything you can eat, whether cooked, packaged, processed or raw. This includes fruit, meat, fish and seafood products, dairy goods and eggs, snacks. You must also declare any plant materials, including seeds, anything made of animal product, such as shell, horn, skin or fur, all wooden articles, herbal remedies and traditional medicines, and all used freshwater sporting and recreational equipment. If you do not wish to declare any items, they can be disposed of in the quarantine amnesty bins located throughout the arrivals and baggage areas. All aircraft food must remain on board the aircraft. Not all items are prohibited, but they must be declared. Items will be inspected, treated if necessary, and in many cases returned. There is also important human health information in the Been Away, Feel OK pamphlet. Please take the time to read this information as it refers to your health. If you are feeling unwell, you should notify a crew member. Declare or beware, as severe penalties can apply for failure to do so. There are a number of duty-free allowances which cover alcohol, tobacco, perfume, jewellery and other articles. If you exceed your allowance, you'll be charged duty and tax on all items of that type, not just the items that exceed the limits. There is no limit on the amount of Australian or foreign currency that can be brought into the country. However, you must declare amounts equal to or over the value of 10,000 Australian dollars. On disembarking, please be aware that smoking is prohibited in Australian airports. The first tax and duty-free store is on the way to customs for any final tax and duty-free purchases. The range is world-class, including electronic equipment, watches, fragrances, cosmetics, tobacco, liquor and sunglasses. Please select the relevant passport lane in the immigration hall. Have your passport and completed incoming passenger card ready for Customs and Border Protection officers. These will be returned for presentation to Customs and Border Protection after baggage collection. Alternatively, if you have an Australian or New Zealand e-passport and are aged 18 or over, you can use the automated smart gate system. Place your e-passport into the reader at one of the kiosks and use the touchscreen to answer the standard declarations. You'll then be issued with a smart gate ticket. Take your passport and ticket to the smart gate. Insert the card into the panel. Remove any headwear or sunglasses and look straight ahead while a photo is taken and compared with your passport image. Then take your e-ticket and proceed through baggage and the customs checkpoint. The carousel handling your flight's baggage will be clearly identified. There is a special area for oversized baggage collection. Trolleys are plentiful and free. After you've collected your baggage, proceed to the exit lane, where either your incoming passenger card or your incoming passenger card and e-ticket will be collected and checked by Quarantine and Customs and Border Protection officers. If you are transferring to a domestic flight, follow the signs to the check-in counters located upstairs. In the arrivals area downstairs, you'll find the group tours meeting area, currency exchange bureaus, and travellers' information facilities. The information desk can book accommodation and tours on your behalf. Upstairs, you'll also find a food hall, specialty shops, a prayer room, and many other facilities. You'll find that all goods and services found within the terminal are competitively priced. Directly opposite the main terminal building are car rental companies, and nearby are a range of hotel options. The city is located 20 kilometres to the south of the airport, and the trip usually takes 25 to 30 minutes. Outside the arrival area, there are designated areas for taxis, buses, and hotel shuttle services. A taxi into the city will cost approximately $60. There are also regular shuttle buses, which will take you to the door of your hotel for around $15 per person. There is also the Sky Bus, which operates every 10 minutes, 24 hours a day. This service goes directly to the city centre and hotels and costs $16 per person for a one-way trip.
For great personal service, head to First Tax and Duty Free in arrivals. You'll find a great range of electronic equipment, cameras, watches, jewellery, liquor, tobacco, fragrances and cosmetics. Or,
Ladies and gentlemen, the old captain speaking. We have just come inside the same. The latest weather reported from now the temperature is 30 degrees. And right now we still got another 280 kilometers to run. I expect to land at 43 minutes past 8 local time. Thank you for my information on, and we hope to see you again. Good night.
next travel. Take advantage of ordering online. It's the fastest and most convenient way to shop for your tax and duty-free items. Ordering online also means your purchases will be ready for collection at the collection point. First Tax and Duty Free. Makes
only Edge experience. Eureka Skydeck. An experience above all else.
Need to make overseas calls? Labara Mobile lets you call direct from your mobile from as low as 1 cent per minute. Buy your prepaid SIM with $10 included call credit today.
Welcome to Melbourne, a modern cosmopolitan city of around 4 million people. Melbourne is a city famous for its multicultural lifestyle, a year-round calendar of major events, arts and culture, and for the quality and variety of its foods and restaurants. It's a city that features gracious architecture and period buildings, beautiful parks and open spaces, as well as colourful riverside, bayside, and inner city areas. Melbourne has a range of attractions with appeal to visitors of all ages and interests. Some of its favourites include the Eureka Skydeck 88, which provides a great orientation to the city with its 360-degree views. Melbourne's meeting place, Federation Square. The Melbourne Zoo, with its wide variety of animals and habitats. The National Gallery of Victoria, comprising 2 galleries and housing over 70,000 works of art. The Melbourne Aquarium. And exploring interesting shopping and food districts found along the Yarra River and Southgate, St Kilda, Prahran, and many other areas of the city. Within 90 minutes travel by road and well worth visiting are the Healesville Sanctuary, which is dedicated entirely to Australia's native animals. The Yarra Valley Wine Region. The picturesque forests of the Dandenongs. The Great Ocean Road, which winds around spectacular coastal areas. And Phillip Island, which has the well-loved Fairy Penguin Parade. These are all great places to appreciate the diversity that Melbourne and the state of Victoria has to offer. Melbourne is the world on a plate. Its reputation as Australia's restaurant capital is founded on and sustained by the multicultural influences that inspire its cuisine. Restaurants and the cafe life are an essential ingredient in the city's character. Melbourne's main restaurant districts all contain a wide variety of cuisines, in addition to their own particular focus. In the city centre, there's many international restaurants, as well as a large, colourful Chinatown district. For a waterfront experience, New Quay and Victoria Harbour at the Docklands are appealing both day and night. Nearby, there's Carlton, which is distinctively Italian. Brunswick Street in Fitzroy, with an emphasis on Spanish tapas. St Kilda, with a blend of the European and the modern. It's also well known amongst cake lovers. South Yarra and Toorak, with a great selection of international restaurants and open-air Italian cafes. And Richmond, where there's many great value Greek and Asian restaurants to be found. Yes, there's really no better place than Melbourne to get a taste of the world. Whether it's large department stores, boutiques, specialty and souvenir shops, or designer stores, Melbourne has fantastic shopping. In the city centre, Collins Street is home to the well-known international designer boutiques, and Burke Street is the place to find the larger department stores. Take time to explore the wonderful variety of laneways and arcades, which house a great selection of fashion and specialty shops. Within minutes of the city, there's also Chapel Street in Paran, which is the hip locale of many of Australia's leading fashion designers. Bridge Road, Richmond, which offers great discounts from the outlet shops of many labels and brands. And High Street Armadale, with its stylish mix of fashion, art, antiques, and interesting specialty shops. If local art is of interest, galleries can be found in the city, Fitzroy, South Yarra, and Armadale. Flinders Lane in the city is also a good location for many fine Aboriginal art galleries.
For an awesome night's entertainment, Dracula's, Australia's favourite dinner theatre, is to die for. Sample incredible cocktails, ride the ghost train into the Theatre of the Vampire, enjoy a quality 3-course meal, and be blown away with Dracula's world-famous 2-hour live show, featuring mind-bending optical illusions, hysterical comedy skits, magic, and live rock music. With over 3 million guests, Dracula's just keeps getting better. When was the last time you went to Drax? For advanced bookings and information, go to draculas.com.au.
The quick Melbourne Airport to the CBD is to use Skybus. Operating every 10 minutes, 24 hours a day, Skybus Airport to City is the way to go.
Melbourne's diverse entertainment is one of its special features. The city's theatre enjoys a long tradition of excellence. It has the privilege of staging the first Australian run of many major theatrical productions. This is supported by a range of local drama, music, opera, and stage performances. And nightclubs, live music venues, and cinemas are all plentiful. To get you started, here's some attractions that are sure to entertain. Federation Square, Melbourne's meeting place. This landmark destination boasts the best in dining with 16 restaurants, cafes and bars. Explore the cultural attractions, explore the specialty gift shops, or take in the sights on a tour. Located on the banks of the Yarra, you can discover a spectacular collection of marine life in 4 amazing worlds at the must-see Melbourne Aquarium. Be sure to check out the coolest place in town, Antarctica, featuring Australia's only Antarctic penguins. Open daily from 9:30 a.m. Come and discover Melbourne's most unique shopping destination, Queen Victoria Market. You'll find hidden gems, real value for money, and expert advice. Located right in the heart of Melbourne, Queen Victoria Market is an attraction like no other. Melbourne. Melbourne has something to offer for all interests. For more details, the Melbourne Visitor Centre at Federation Square or our Flying Visit website will provide you with further information. Malaysia Airlines welcomes you to Melbourne and sincerely hopes you enjoy your stay. Destinations is proudly brought to you by Dracula's Cabaret Restaurant, the ultimate in thrill-attainment. Eureka Skydiving.
Asal, tegakkan tempat duduk dan pasangkan tali kelina anda. Segera pastikan alat elektronik dipadamkan dan borang pendaratan dilengkapkan. Sebagai peringatan, nombor pesawat kami ialah MH129. Selamat datang ke lapangan terbang Terminal 2 Melbourne. Bagi tujuan keselamatan, anda dikendaki berada di tempat duduk sehingga isyarat pasangkan tali kelina dipadamkan dan pesawat berhenti sepenuhnya. Berhati-hati ketika membuka ruang penyimpanan di atas. Anda dibenarkan memasang telefon bimbit selepas tanda isyarat pasangkan tali kelina dipadamkan. Waktu tempatan sekarang ialah pukul 8.45 petang. Maaf, malam, dan suhunya 13 darjah Celsius. Terima kasih kerana memilih Malaysia Airlines. Semoga bertemu lagi dalam penerbangan yang akan datang. Of Captain Lim and the rest of the crew, we wish you salam mesra and a pleasant evening.